on a drop of a hat in March, the train went off the rails and it hasn't come back. COVID, we were down about 40%. You add in the civil unrest, since the Jacob Blake situation, we're down 70 to 75%. We just don't see, it's just not coming back. You know, we assumed, and everybody's staying positive, and we're, you know, really pushing support local, support other local businesses right now. But I think there's a fear, and then you add in the COVID, the spike, and since that spiked up, you really see lower traffic counts. People aren't spending as much as they were. You know, that stimulus ran real quick, and we saw a boost. COVID, we dropped. We saw a boost with the stimulus money, and then it just went away, and it hasn't come back since.
Did you notice a boost when stimulus hit, and did you take PPP?
Yeah, so we did see a boost when stimulus hit, and also, you know, we take food stamps here, and we are we're kind of in a food desert, so we do get a lot of inside sales. So when the food stamp increase was out there, we were seeing, you know, an increase in business, and I did get PPP. We were deemed essential. We didn't lay off one person. We actually hired because we became so busy during COVID, and we thought, okay, we made it through it, and then you had the civil unrest, and then it just tanked dramatically. So.
But you would say that the stimulus is helping members of this community that may need it?
Absolutely. There was no doubt. People needed it. They need it now. People need stimulus. Businesses need more support. Small businesses need more support. The PPP was one of the greatest things they did, you know, because we got incentivized to keep people on, to keep our doors open. And for someone like us, it worked. The EIDL was good. I'm going to tell every politician out there, we need more and we need it now, because you're going to see a massive decrease in small businesses. Kenosha's never going to be the same if we don't get it ASAP, because you got all these restaurants. Downtown was a huge destination with Lake Michigan, and we just didn't see the traffic this year. And so without that money and that increase, I don't know how some of these other businesses that may not be deemed essential are going to make it.
Well, Kenosha may be essential to the White House because it's probably essential to Wisconsin based on 2016.
Yep.
And Kenosha had a razor-thin margin of victory in 2016 for Trump. Without being political or giving away your views, I'm sure you have political ads every commercial break on television.
Yeah.
You're hearing both candidates. You're a small business owner who probably cares about taxes. What issues resonate the most to you?
For me, it's stability. I need somebody that's going to bring stability back to this country. It's who's going to keep taxes under control. Obviously, that's a big factor. But I think a lot of it for me as a small business is who's really going to help the little guy. I don't care about big business and corporatism and everything we're dealing with. And I'm not even talking about small businesses that are 500 people. The real people that are doing the living, the dying, and the paying of taxes in town like this, we need help. And who has our back right now is what matters most to me. I've never been more stressed in our lives. I've owned the business 10 years. My dad's been here 50 years. And between the two of us, we've never seen anything like it. Working harder for less, trying to keep employees happy, take care of our team. And we're just dealing with a massive unknown. It's really, really scary, to be quite honest, because we just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
If I'm Joe Biden or Donald Trump standing here right now talking to Anthony Perrine,
Yep.
what's your message to me?
That's a really good question. I got to kind of think of that.
I ask questions for a living.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a trained professional.
I would say, Mr. President or Mr. Vice President, I need you to take a step in the shoes of us normal people. You've been in Congress for 47, or you've been in politics for 47 years. You're the 1%. That's not us. I want you to really live like we do for a day or two. The guys like us who are grinding, that aren't laying off our employees, that care about our employees, that care about our community. See how we live and what's important to us, and make your decisions based on that. Not every Fortune 500 CEO, every mega donor that you have. Really put yourself in our shoes and think like we do.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.